What's going on, everyone? Nice little midday live stream for you guys. Coming to you from the SS Sisson. As you can see, it's a lot of S's. I gotta work on that. But the ship SS Sisson. Got a few more days here in Sacramento before we take off. Dave will probably be leaving a day before me. But he'll be leaving soon too. He's actually inside right now while I'm hanging out with you guys. But hey, if you're in the chat, go ahead and say hi. Say hi, chat. Say hi. Nice to have my road dogs here. Let me know how the audio is. Let me know how the video is. Make sure everything's working as it should be. I do have some things planned for the live stream. It'll be a quick one, but I've still got like my memes of the week. You know, I gotta be honest, it's been hard to find memes this week. It's been hard to find memes that aren't political. I'm going to just say that right now. But I did manage to find a couple, and I snapped a picture of something cool I wanted to show you. Or something crazy, I guess would be the word for it. But don't forget to hit the like button, and then just say hi in the chat, like this. I'll show you. Hi. Hi. You guys can do it too. I did it. You can too. About to go turn off this fan up here. I don't know if it's too loud or not. But it's currently 95 degrees right here in the motorhome, and that's after the weather has cooled down. We hit 100 degrees outside. It was like 111 in the RV, so it's been hot, but it's on the downswing now. But the fans do the trick. You know, I got some fans on me. You can see this one in the mirror here, but I got another one right in front of it. So then I got my roof fan going. So I'm staying cool as a cucumber. I also got this little roachy roach here I'm going to enjoy with you guys once some more people get in here. Once some people actually start saying hi. You guys want to see something crazy? Let's see if I can do this. Let's see. Does it work? Does it work? Yeah, it does. Oh, it's stupid. Oh, it takes a minute to load, doesn't it? Oh, it's weird. Never mind. Just ignore me. I'm just being a weirdo. Just being a weirdo with the cameras. Which camera do you like more? Is it better 1 or 2? Better 1 or 2? I think this one's more clear, to be honest with you. Which is good, because this is the one that I had on my wish list. And it was sent to me. Alright, enough with the obnoxious camera movements. Let's light it. What are you guys burning on? Let me know in the comments. I have no idea what this is. It's honestly a collection of roaches. And I also realized that I don't think that I ended up ever sharing the pictures of my grandson with you guys. So I have those queued up. Because I do want to show you guys. He's the cutest little baby in the world. So I have those queued up. I have memes of the week queued up. But I'm going to wait for some more people to get in here before we start that roller coaster. But I do have some stuff queued up because I would like to show y'all. But yeah, what's up? Say hi in the comments, you guys. Let's check out what the weather in Sacramento has been like. I think it did hit one, but I guess, how is it? Let me look. Can we just Google, like, weather in Sacramento over the last week? Irritated today. 44 says 88 by me. 73% humidity. That's gross. It's been humid here too. Not that high, but even a little bit of humidity, I definitely feel it because I'm not used to like humidity. I'm not used to that sticky icky. I'm used to this sticky icky. Weather in Sacramento. This week, last 5 days. Let's share this with you as it's searching here. Yeah, the 21st hit 91, 93, 99 2 days ago. That day was hard on Dave and me both. Even at nighttime, it was 63 degrees. But 99. Here, it hit 100 where we are. But that's, I mean, 1 degree. 99 and 100 aren't all that different. But that's what we've been dealing with. High of 99 degrees. And a low of 63, which this motorhome actually traps the heat pretty well. So it was pretty hot in here. It got up to 111 in the motorhome. I had to turn off all my electronics. I had to turn off my whole Zig Flick system, everything, and just shut the whole motorhome down. But that's all right, because we're on a cooling trend. Although I do believe that we got some heat coming up again. Actually, it's not going to get as hot as it was, though. You know, we do have tomorrow, which is going to be 92. I'll be staying inside most of that day. And then we got some rain coming up. Right around here is when I'm leaving, because this is payday also. Or wait, is it Wednesday? Wednesday's payday. Right around here. Right around this area is when I'm leaving. I don't have a ton of gas in the motorhome, so I'm not going to be able to get very far until payday, but I am leaving around that time. So if anyone wants to sponsor a gallon of California diesel, let me know. It would be greatly appreciated. The link to donate is in the description of this video. It's also pinned to the top of the comments. So you ain't gotta be a baller. Donate $1. What was it Corn said? I was watching their stream the other day, and they were like, oh fuck, I don't remember what they said, but it was pretty good. I should have wrote it down. I knew I should have. But my ass can't remember my own birthday half the time. Where are you at, Irritated, today, 44? Where are you at in the world? And why are you so irritated today? Is it that 73% humidity? Because that would do it to me too, my friend. I think that I'd be a little bit annoyed with that. For sure. Don't forget to hit the like button, by the way, Road Dogs. All 6 of you are in here. Or at least that's what mine says, 6 people. I do have, like I was telling you, I do have some cool stuff queued up, and I'll show you the first one. So there's a store that's not too far away from here. It's the closest store that we have to where we're posted up at. And somebody couldn't find their brake pedal and only found the gas pedal and drove into the store, dude. Isn't that crazy? Somebody drove into the store. This is where the employees stand when they're like ringing everybody up. Over here is obviously where you walk into the store. Sorry, there's some stuff going on outside. But someone drove into it, and it's been closed for like a week. Now they have this all boarded up. There's actually like a board over it, but it's still closed. So that was some crazy stuff that I saw this week. Anybody else see anything crazy this week? You guys, I mean, off of the internet, because everything online these days is pretty crazy. It is pretty crazy. You guys, I'm curious what your favorite and least favorite like Christmas holiday candy is. And I have a specific reason for asking this. But what's your favorite holiday candy? What's your least favorite holiday candy? And there is one holiday candy I think that it's everybody's least favorite. Like, I think a lot of people share this like least favorite candy. This candy specifically, I was told was made out of horse hooves at one point when I was a kid, and I don't know how true it is, but I don't think it's true. I don't think it's made out of horse hooves, but that was the myth growing up. So, you guys aren't all that chatty today. That's cool. We could just hang out in silence, like meditate. In some more personal news, our friend Shannon at the Ponderosa had to have surgery this week, and it was pretty scary. She got put in the ICU for about a week and had to have surgery to get some stuff fixed. But I've been talking to her almost every day, so we she's back home though. She recovered from surgery. That's why I'm able to say something now. She has recovered from surgery. She's doing all right. She's back home. They had to keep her an extra day, but Dave's here. What up, Dave? D-Lo and the hizzy faux shizzy. Which is pretty amazing since he's also, for those of you who don't know, that D-Lo is my tech guy running everything in the background. That's an actual picture of him in the studio running my tech in the background. He's the one that's switching all the screens, and he's the one, if I'm like, hey, D-Lo, pull up the weather, that's the guy that does it. So, hey Zig, you're in great weather, and I thought Phoenix was cooling, but 3 digits again. Wham, but 70s, 80s nights is way cool. Yeah, compared to Phoenix, I would agree that I'm in a little bit better weather than you, for sure. Oh, Zag is looking for me? I mean, I'll go get her. I'll go get her in a second. She gets a little separation anxiety when I'm not home. But I left her in the house because it's cooler in there than it is in here. And out here is 95 degrees, so I figured I'd leave her in the house. But yeah, I would agree. Phoenix is way cooler than where we are. 100 degrees, though, triple digits. Pretty much anything over 90, I'm not a big fan of, you know what I mean? Anything over 90 is pretty uncomfortable, if you ask me. But it is more humid here, so I feel like, I don't know. I know Phoenix is a dry heat, and I know it's really uncomfortable at that at that temperature. But it is a drier heat. I can take more heat if it's dry than I can if it's humid. If it's humid, it's like anything above 85 maybe is like, this isn't very comfortable, you know. I'm not sure what the humidity is here though. I should check. Even over 5 is pushing comfort levels. I would say 85 is alright. Even, yeah, a little bit above that, I'm uncomfortable. But 85 might be a little too much if it's humid. If it's humid, I'm like, 80s is about my maximum. Yeah, 90 is hot. And I like it 65 to 85 there. Yeah, Phoenix in the desert in the fall and the spring is the perfect weather. The perfect weather. I love it there in the fall and the spring. Especially like late fall and early spring when it's like, not too hot during the day, but still really comfortable at night. And desert skies are amazing at nighttime. That's, it's just beautiful. You guys want to see pictures of my grandson? I don't think that I ever did share the pictures of my grandson from our visit, but I was able, while I was in Oregon, I was able to visit my grandson, and I was able to renew my license, but I wasn't able to get the real ID. But I was able to renew my license, which is great. It has shown up, but I don't have an address for my friends to send it to, or the money for them to send it, because I'm going to have to pay for that. So once I get down south and I get an address, I will have my renewed license, and then I guess I'll just have to get my passport if I want to get on a plane or something, which will be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, Terry, right, perfect. Fall and spring in the desert is pretty amazing, for sure. But on that visit with my grandson, I had such a good visit with him and with my daughter. She's such a good mother. I'm super proud of her. I'm definitely going to be sharing some photos of them. But you guys never did tell me what your least favorite holiday candy is. But I'm going to take a guess. I'm going to take a guess that it's this one right here. I'm going to take a guess that it's candy corn. Which I don't think, I'm not much of a fan of candy corn. It's like chewing on sweet wax. But it's okay, because candy corn doesn't like you either. And this is the struggles I was finding with memes this week, because everything is so damn political these days that you can't find very many good memes. You know what I mean? Like, right now, I mean, there's good memes, but they're all political memes. And that's not what we're doing here on my channel. If you guys want to talk politics with me, maybe one day we can do that in person. There's just too much of a barrier here for us to be able to do it without, you guys hearing from, we could have a conversation about it in person, but over this, it's just not a healthy way of having a discourse. But I do have other memes that I did find. Oh, you like that, Terry? You like that? Candy corn don't like your ass either? Yeah, I don't blame them. I wouldn't like us neither. This is something that I do. I do memes of the week, and if you guys want to ever send your memes in to me, please do. There's my contact information is in the description of my channel. Pretty easy to find on Facebook. Just look up Zig. Just look up Zig Sehorn. In fact, I'll even type it in the chat here. Let me pull that up. Let me see if my no politics. You're our break. I'm glad to be your break. I'm glad to be your break, dude. We need that sometimes, like, the social media right now is just inundated with politics, and it's just the world that we live in. Whether you like it or not, it's shoved in your face. We used to open the newspaper when we were ready to engage with politics. We would open the newspaper or turn on the television, but now it doesn't matter, because you don't go finding news. News comes and finds you, and it might not even be news that you want to look at anyways, but boy, is it in your face. So this is your break. This is your break from politics. This is your break from the bullshit. This is your time to remember that we're all Americans, and we're all just out here doing our best, and maybe we don't always agree, but we're not each other's enemies. Our enemies are the ones stirring the pot. So what's up, Greg Hines? Welcome to the live stream, dude. Welcome to the live stream. I was just doing memes of the week. And again, if you guys want to send your memes in, please no politics. My email's in the description of this video. You can hit me up on Facebook. You can hit me up on Instagram. And it doesn't have to be just memes either. It can be funny news articles. Like last week, I shared the article about the kids that had to get rescued from the woods because they ate too many mushrooms and they thought they were dying. And I'm all about that kind of stuff. So send those to me. I want to laugh. Even if it doesn't make the show, which it probably will, since nobody's sending me anything, you're probably going to make it. Your meme's probably going to make it on the show. I'll even, throw you a shout out as far as who donated or who sent the meme. But it may not make it. If it doesn't make me laugh, it ain't going on, and it'll be your fault, and you'll feel really weird about it when I don't show it. In any case, here's a meme that I found this week. Everyone's the black sheep of the family, and I've always called myself the black sheep of the family, but I'm starting to second guess that. I think I might be the green sheep of the family. That might be me after all. I always called myself the black sheep of the family, but I was always getting it wrong, man. I'm the green sheep. I love that. That's such a good meme, especially right now with everything going on, and that's some healthy looking weed right there, man. I like that meme. So I snatched it and I decided to show it to you. I wanted to share these funny things with you guys. I don't know if these memes come across your feed or not, but it comes across mine. What are you guys burning? Let me know in the comments. I've also got more memes to show you too. And then here in a little while, I'll show you the pictures of my grandson. Because I'm a very proud grandpa. Very proud grandpa. It is the end of the month also. So any donations right now are super helpful. It'll get me through to the rest of till payday, till the 1st. And super chats are great, but Cashapp, Venmo, PayPal are even better because I get to use it today. Check this out. I've even got this I can put up here, which these are the last super chat donations that I've got. Rostabilly, Jeannie, Rostabilly again, Terry, new subscriber. And new subscribers get posted up on this, and so do super chats. I would like to figure out a way to integrate this with PayPal and with Cashapp and Venmo and all those, but I'm not so sure that they do. I think it's just specific to YouTube stuff that happens. But there might be a way. I've been tinkering with Streamlabs some more. I don't know why. I'm not tech illiterate, but this program is kicking my ass. So maybe in the next couple of days, you might see some live stream tests from me using Streamlabs. And it might be tests. They might be whole ass live streams. I'm not sure yet, but I've been tinkering with it. And man, like, I gotta say, that shit, I think I need to watch some YouTube videos on how to use the software because it seems very video game centered. You know what I mean? It seems like it's designed for people who are streaming video games, and I know that's what most streamers are doing these days. But if I was going to stream any video game to you guys, I'd be streaming myself playing chess, because that's my video game. That's what I do. That's when I'm like trying to kill time, and I'm like, oh, I don't crush candies, I play chess. That's my shit. So maybe that's something I could do. You guys could hang out with me while we get stoned and play chess with each other. And I'm not a great chess player. I'm probably like, if I was to be rated, I bet you I'm like a 1200, but I'm not bad either. So that's my game. You guys could see me get my, like yesterday I was getting my ass kicked all day. Today I seem to be kicking everyone else's ass. So that's the way it goes. Aw, and then that's so funny. One of my friends just hit me up for $10, and I'm like, I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing. This is a friend's kid, actually. Broke is a joke. Broke is a joke, and it's time to go, and it's getting crunch time. I don't know. It's kind of always a little stressful at the end of the month, but I did get a decent donation about a week ago or so, which I'm super grateful for. But that got me food, and that got me through till today. So, oh yeah, it got me food, and Dave and I went out for hot dogs. Dave and I totally went out for hot dogs. But here's the next meme, and this isn't exactly a meme. It's not exactly a meme, but it's fucking funny. I ain't never seen anyone Bluetooth their braid before. You ever seen a Bluetooth ponytail? Because this chick Bluetoothed her ponytail, and I thought that was funny as hell. Like, girl, what are you doing? I mean, you want to have long hair. I get it. I don't know. I haven't decided if I love this or not. But I mean, uh, oh man, it's kind of a good idea because you get to like accessorize your hair, but at the same time, like, yeah. I mean, why don't you add more? Just ring, braid, ring, braid, ring, braid. Like one big ass ring, and I bet you she ain't got. Does she have any in her ears? If she had some in her ears, it'd be even better because she'd have hoops everywhere. Anyways, that's that is the memes of the week for this week. I didn't get very many because it's all so political right now. But those are the ones I got. I decided to share with you guys. Do have some more stuff to share with you, but that Bluetooth and a ponytail is wild. It is wild. I should also I've been learning some Gen Z slang, or maybe they're Gen Alpha. I don't know, some high school slang lately that has been blowing my mind. So maybe if I get enough of it together, I could start sharing with you the language of high schoolers today. I might get my YouTube channel banned if I do that, but nevertheless, I've been considering it. I don't think I'll be hanging out with enough of them in order to bring enough words to you, but I have learned some crazy ass shit. What are you guys smoking on? Or any of you smoking? Greg, where are you at these days? Are you still in Arizona somewhere? New Mexico? You were in New Mexico last we heard. That's where you were at. I lost my chat. Let me triple check. Man, this happens. I lose my chat, and YouTube doesn't tell me about it. It mostly happens on the phone. When I'm streaming from the phone, that tends to happen. Like, the chat just stops getting updated. It stops showing the chat to me, so I can only see it if I actually go to YouTube and go to my channel, and then go to the live stream, and it brings up the chat. See, it didn't even tell me. No, I just brought it up on my phone, and there's 10 people watching. It was telling me that there was 6. So this shit is weird. It doesn't update very well. But you guys want to see a picture of my grandson? You guys want to see pictures of my visit with my grandson? I remember I didn't share that with you guys. Because right after that, Dave and I hit the road, man. We were gone. We spent days traveling. We stopped at Lake Shasta, or not Lake Shasta, but we stopped in Shasta, underneath Shasta, in Weed, California. Scattered says raspberry runs fresh from the garden. That's what's up, dude. There you go. I honestly don't know what I'm burning. This is a few different types of smoke that I just finished that they were roaches, and I turned them back into a joint. Like, reduce, reuse, recycle. That's what we were taught. What's up, Michelle Blair? Hey, everyone, long time no see. It's been a while since I was on. How's everyone been? We are doing all right. I'm coming to you from California right now. I was pretty close to sharing some pictures of my grandson with you guys because we did get to visit. I was able to do that. I was also able to renew my license. I couldn't get the real ID because it was a lot more expensive. But I did get the regular one. I just renewed mine, and it was, I don't know, pretty painless. But it's actually sitting at my friend's house up in Oregon. So I'm going to have to get the cash together to have them mail it to me once I get an address. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but if you look at my link tree and go to my Amazon wish list, it's turned off for right now because I also don't have an address for any of those things to go to. So Amazon wish list is currently shut down until I get an address squared away. Don't know when or how that'll be, but it'll happen eventually. Burned out Shastina. What are you talking about? Who burned out Shastina? Is that somebody we know that got burned out? I don't know. While I was visiting my grandson and my daughter, I also got to meet my son-in-law, I guess. I mean, he's my grandson's dad, so that's my son-in-law. It's so crazy to be that old. Any word from Nemo? Nemo, he's doing okay. Where Dave and I are at right now is also mutual friends of Nemo's, and is he in LA? I know he was in Slabs for a minute, but he's in LA. He's doing okay. Nemo was doing YouTube, but when he lost his phone, he couldn't get back into his Google account because it wanted to verify with the old phone. So it kind of took all the wind out of his sails, and he stopped doing the YouTube. Oh, we went to Lake Shastina. We did go to Lake Shastina. Yeah, that's true. Was fire around Shasta? There was no... Yeah, when we were there, we didn't see any fires or anything. It was actually pretty overcast. It was beautiful the first day, but the second day it was cloudy, so... If there was a fire, it wasn't there when we were there. So this is a picture I'll show you of my daughter graduating kindergarten, just to kind of show you where we came from. Let me bring it up here. This is her when she was graduating kindergarten, which they made a big ass deal over this. Made it like a whole graduation ceremony with a diploma and everything. Obviously, at the time I was in the military, and so that's where she was, and now here she is, and it just feels like the blink of an eye, dude. Just feels like it was a blink of an eye, and all of a sudden she's carrying her own baby. And there's my grandson Lucas, my daughter Reese. She's a great mother. Super, super proud of her. and she's working, taking good care of him. And he's just the cutest little thing in the whole world, isn't he? Isn't he? If I'll ban you if you say otherwise. Fire was years ago. That person talking about the lake. Oh, I see. We did see the fire. Okay, now it's all making sense. Okay, yeah. Dave and I drove through. That's right, bro. Dave and I drove through this area that was all burned out, like houses burned down to the foundations. You could see that it used to be like thick forest through there, and it was no longer thick forest. It was just open fields. Um, and there was some rebuilding going on. And there was a campground at the end of that road that was just done, closed, and it didn't look like they were making much of an effort to rebuild it. It was probably a sick campground at one point. Um, but yeah, we did see that the scars of that fire. I mean, it was crazy. It was huge too. Yeah, and he is adorable, isn't he? Isn't he? Lucas, Lucas, he's a beautiful baby. Yep. Somebody. I mean, I've never had a grandson, dude. It's so wild. I even got his ass to smile. Look at that. I even got him to smile, and if we can look close enough, bro's got 2 teeth. He's got 2 teeth growing in already. He's 6 months old. Um, I think that's a great picture. That's my hand right there. Mm-hmm. Yep. He's perfect. Little avocado. Yeah, he's pretty cool, dude. It was a pretty cool experience. We had a really, really good visit. Um, his birthday is gonna be in February, and I'm gonna have to try to figure out a way to get up there and see him. Um, and it's so funny, like, so my daughter, my daughter sleeps with her eyes open, and she always has. Well, not always. No, I remember the first time I saw it, it freaked me out. But like when she was this age, that's my little girl. That's my baby girl. When she was this age, she would sleep with her eyes open, and Lucas is already doing it. Lucas is already sleeping with his eyes open. She sent me a picture of it the other day. Um, but yeah, he's a cute kid for sure, and they're great parents. Dimples melt my heart. My son's having a baby. We just found out. That's exciting. Hell yeah, you're gonna be a grandparent too. That's the best pick. Yeah, isn't he? Look at that. Yeah, cool. Cool picture. And we got his first tooth in the picture also. So I think that's pretty cool. It's a bummer his birthday's in the winter because that means I'm gonna have to figure out ways to get up there in the winter. From where it's nice in the winter to where it's not nice in the winter. But yeah, that's the memes of the week. That's the pictures my grandson I got for y'all. Uh, hang out for a little bit longer. How long have I been live streaming? 37 minutes. All right, we'll make it to the 1 hour mark and then we'll call it a great screensaver. You guys want to see what my screensaver is on my phone? Actually, um, it's not him, but it is something that I'm definitely I'm very interested in and curious about. It's a black hole. Obviously, this is a graphic rendition of a black hole. That's what we through a lot of science assume it looks like. But that's my screensaver. Is literally a black hole. I don't know why exactly, but that's the background of all my screens is that black hole. Big shout out to D-Lo, the tech guy in the background, making sure this podcast can happen off of a shoestring budget. it's been hard here in Sacramento to go do anything. For one, being broke is just I'm trying to conserve all of my resources right now because it's the end of the month, and then um, I'm also it's been really hot. It's been super hot. It's been like 100 degrees. You don't even want to go anywhere. Um, Dave, it looks flat. I can see the firmament. I know where you sleep, bro. Dave's a flat earther, everybody. Um, so, I mean, we can forgive him for being stupid because he's a flat earther. So, any mistakes that this hot dog man makes, you could just, remember that. Oh, yeah, he's a flat earther. And and he knows that flat earthers actually make me angry. Hit the like button, you guys, on your way out. I got a charge phone. Have a blast, everyone. That's a good reminder. Take care, Terry. And definitely don't forget to smash that like button. I'm going to go do it right now. Let's see who else has done it. Let's see how many likes I got. Because that's why I do it. I do it. I do it for the likes. 12. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that, especially because 12 people are in here, so that's 100% like. I'm gonna dislike it just so it's not. I gotta always give myself something to strive for. Stupid. I can't just always be 100. Can't always be 100%. If I hope that some of you guys decide to start sending some memes to me, because I'm not seeing very many, and let's do two rules, okay? No politics and no religion. I'm not gonna post any religious ones either. Uh, but everything else is fair game. Like if you want to roast homeless people, like roast homeless people. If it's funny, I'll throw it up there. If it's just spiteful, then I'm probably not gonna. If you want to like make fun of soldiers, do it. But again, if it's just mean, I'm not gonna put it up there, and I might just feel a way about it. Um, but yeah, dude, like send your memes. Send your memes. And and I know there's a lot of memes out there right now about Tylenol. I'm not gonna accept those either. How the hell Dave manages to be a flat earther and be such a great tech guy, I'll never know. But here's the thing about oh, don't even get me started because I will go on a rant about flat earthers. Don't get me started. I'll take on flat earthers on my channel. I'm not going to take on politic or religion. No politicking. No religion ticking. But flat earth a ticking? Yeah, we could do that. I could shred that. Let's look at this calendar here. Let's look at this calendar. Let's remember how to spell calendar. Will this one work? This is September. Yeah, this will work. So here we are, the 25th. Oh, I'm kind of blocking it. No, stop it. The 25th. I get paid on the 1st. I wish. So if the way the veterans get paid is if the 1st lands on a weekend, you get paid the Friday before the weekend. But since the 1st lands the middle of the week, that's the day I get paid. And I'm probably going to be taking off one of these 2 days, 28th or 29th. So Dave's going one direction, I'm going the other direction. We're going to be finally splitting ways before we murder each other. And I'm going to probably be headed south or maybe southeast. I'm not quite sure yet, where Dave has got to take his grandma on a trip. So he's going to be picking his grandma up and taking her on an adventure that she's been wanting to go on. So I'm sure we'll see each other this winter. Michelle says, I see it coming. Dave's going to convert you to the dark side little by little. No, I'm just going to laugh at him. I can, shred a flat earthers, any of their arguments pretty quickly. Even though they See, I don't even have to shred their arguments. They've just all been shredded hundreds of years ago. So um, I'll just use that evidence, and then they wouldn't be able to prove it wrong. So that's why they get laughed at. But it is, when that first happened, like when the flat earthers started like first becoming a thing, I really did think it was like a troll. I thought they were trolling. I thought that like no way anyone actually believes this is real. But they did, and they're real. And I even like joined a flat earth group to like see, okay, are we trolling, guys? Like, is that what we're doing? Are we trolling? And they're not. They're I've met them in person. I've met these people in person. They are real. They look exactly as you would expect them to look, but they are real. And everyone's leaving the stream now. I'm chasing some people off. Honestly, those flurfers. That like drops fast. See, this is why I don't do politics or religion, because then I'll have to be talking to myself in here. Um, I could distance myself from everyone that way. I have been editing that video of my CEO. It's going to be a longer video, and it's going to be covering my entire season this year. And what I've got so far, and I've got it trimmed down. I'll show y'all right now. Let me open this project because it's on the phone. It is, let's see, 2.5 hours long right now. That's how long, like right there, that fancy little number. Oh, there we go. Yeah, 2 hours 27 minutes long, and that's, I've got to try to reduce that quite a bit because, first of all, it would take me a week to upload a video that big, and uh, and I think it would be a pretty boring video if I put 2.5 hours of all the stuff that's on there. So I'm gonna have to cut the fat, add some meat, and then make a good video out of it. I can see it, Dave. He's losing the debate very soon. He's gonna have to do an apology stream. Oh no, I would rather be canceled. I would never apologize. I would come back and I would double down and triple down. Never gonna happen. Zig's been to Alaska and seen the ice wall. Yeah, yep, yeah. The men in the Night's Watch, they were all there watching the wall. Yeah, yep. Guarding from the frost giants on the other side, or whatever the hell they are. Dude, that's kind of what happened. People be watching too much Game of Thrones, and they're like, "Well, maybe there's an ice wall." You guys are gonna get me rolling. The fact is, like, scientists used to be actually oppressed, like oppressed and hung, and Galileo was put on house arrest for proving that Copernicus was right. The human race murdered scientists over the years just for seeing something that wasn't in the Bible with their own two eyes. And through all of the actual oppression and tyranny, we still figured out that the earth was round, and the Greeks figured it out using trigonometry, using high school math, and the shadows from wells and sticks from different parts of earth, and they did the math. So there is no way, like, that I'll ever apologize. He's part of the distraction. We figured it all out. You're right. They do pay me to say all these things. They pay me for this. That's why I get paid the big bucks, and I go online and do this. The Earth is G. The real truth is the Earth is 42. No, it's not hot dog shaped. It's the answer to everything. It's 42. It's just true. The answer to everything is 42. Earth is 42. Next year I'll be 42. Alright, let's see. You guys got me for another 10 minutes, and then I'm going to get out of here. Donations would be greatly appreciated. I am leaving soon, and dude, this thing is drinking my gas. It costs $400 to get down here. And that was after buying some other stuff that it needed, and propane, and parts that didn't end up fitting. But I did get those. I did get that paid, or refunded. But yeah, everything just dinged the shit out of me this month. And next month, I have about the same distance to drive to get back south. So, I don't think I'll be getting to slabs in October. Is basically the long and short of it. Not unless I get some moving money, because we are in California. Gas here is very expensive. It's like $5.50 a gallon for diesel, and this thing has been real bad on gas. But maybe on the next stream I'll show you what Dave and I dug out of the air filter here. I bet we dug. I mean, we took the air filter off, and there was probably 5 years of slabs in that air filter. So maybe it'll get better gas mileage now. I do need a new air filter. It's $120. That's kind of expensive. But we did clean it out the best we could, slapped it back on. Maybe that'll give me a little bit better mileage. But there was a lot of dirt, that came out of this. I mean, it's a big air filter, but there was a lot of dirt that came out of it. We threw an air hose in it, like an air hose in it, not like a very high PSI one, but dude, it was wild. We had to clean up the road. There was so much dirt out there in the road. So hopefully that helps my gas mileage when I go the rest of the way south. But until then, if anyone wants to, we do have some good weather coming up here in Sacramento. Sacramento weather. Let's show you here. I got so many screens to deal with. Here we go. Won't be doing anything tomorrow, but Sunday, if anyone wants to... Yeah, it was 2 pounds of dirt easy. If anyone wants to sponsor some gas for the minivan, Dave and I might be able to go on an adventure and stream it here. I don't know what we would do yet, but we're in a city, we're in Sacramento, so there's definitely some spots here, like Old Sac is pretty cool to go check out. We could live stream down there. Old Sac. It's a neat little area, honestly. Cobblestone streets. It's very been kept up over the years. Yeah, it is right on the Sacramento River as well. Oh, is that how you gotta do it? There's no way that can't help. Oh yeah, the air filter, yeah, for sure. But yeah, this is Old Sac, so we could walk around here, show you guys the old architecture and everything. It's a pretty sweet area. That is one thing. We're also not that far from the Folsom Prison, and there's a museum in the prison, which actually I might double check on that. Last time I looked, it was temporarily closed, but maybe that's changed. I'm not sure. But there is still the Folsom Prison, the Folsom Dam, Folsom Lake. But in any case, hey, what's up, Rasta Billy? Rasta. I mean, if you guys are all going to hang out, I might keep the live stream going a little bit longer. Because I like chilling with you guys. I like hanging out. Good to see you, Rasta. It's been a minute, hasn't it? Things are well. Things are well. I'm just getting ready to head a little farther south. I've got I got a little farther south to go before I might just see. There's going to be somewhere in between here and there. I'm going to post up this winter, or not this winter, but in this during October. And I'm not quite sure where that is yet, unless of course I get the gas money to get all the way south. But it was like $400 to get this far. It'll be probably another $400 to get the rest of the way. You toys beam? What? What are you trying to say? Dude, sometimes I can figure it out. Oh, been a little bit. Yeah, it's been a minute. Drink some water. It's actually pretty hot in here. I got my fan going. But it's like now it's 96 in here. Am I towing the van? Yeah, dude, I'm towing the van. The van's still parked behind me. I've been towing it down here on a car dolly. And that drinks some of my gas too, so but we, like I said, we did get about 2 pounds of dirt out of the air filter. I mean, it's a big air filter, but when we took it off, dude, there was like at first it looked real white on the inside, but on the outside where the intake where it comes in, it was not white or clean. It was, yeah, quite a bit. You're moving to South Missouri. Is that near the Ozarks? South, let's check it out. Missouri. You're gonna have to learn how to say that right. It's Missouri. Oh, that took me to South Township. Missouri. I think they say it like that. Man, I hate moving. When I lived in Babylon, moving was always like the worst. I don't care if you're moving across the street or across the country. Moving sucks, and packing and then unpacking, it's always a pain in the ass. So, let's see. I've been out here to Mark Twain before, out into this area. But are you going to be near the Ozarks? Because it's pretty out there. That is a pretty area for sure. Lots of bugs. Yo, lots of bugs. But, you know, as long as, like, it's lots of bugs. Mosquitoes, dude, mosquitoes for days. Oh, you sent something to PayPal. Yo, this is weird. See, okay, I need to figure this out. Oh, there it is. I wasn't getting a notification because I didn't actually have my phone in my hand, but as soon as it detects movement, it sends me the notification. Thank you, Chris. Or Michelle, sorry. Thank you, Michelle. That's so funny. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you sending that. You popped the donation cherry. Your daughter bought land. I wish there was a way for me to, like, there's gotta be. I know Streamlabs can do it, but like I said, Streamlabs has been kicking my ass lately. And I haven't quite figured out how to like make it work. I think I need to watch a video or something. Hell yeah, that's gonna be super helpful, Michelle. That donation. That'll most likely go towards gas in the van or the motorhome for me to get a little farther down the road. So, thank you so much. You're getting. You're welcome. Got some extra coming tomorrow and wanted to pass a little your way. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, I'm really grateful. Hey, I gotta run. Great to see you. Good to see you too, Rasta. Take care and good luck on your move, dude, to Missouri. I like the Ozarks, man. If you get, I don't know if you've ever been out there, but if you get a chance, it's beautiful out there. Take care, dude. All right, now that he's gone, let's all talk shit. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He's probably still here. But I hope I start getting some memes from y'all. I hope that I hope I start seeing some memes come in. You can send them to any of the ways to communicate with me, and I'll even show you how to find that. Let me bring that up so y'all know how to reach me. There's a couple of ways. First thing, once it loads, transition over to my page. Right here, if you click the More button, there's all my information. There's my email, my link tree, the merch shop, which is a third party that does this. That either one of these, your email or my email or my link tree will get you in touch with me. Because if you go to my link tree, let me see here if I can pull it up. Missouri is great for weed rights. That's cool. I actually didn't know what Missouri's weed laws were. It's been a minute since I've been to Missouri. But yeah, I wouldn't want to move somewhere that didn't have good weed laws, anyways. But yeah, if you go to the link tree, it's just got all my links, including my Facebook, my wish list, my merch store, the YouTube that you just came from, Cashapp, Venmo, PayPal. All good ways of getting a hold of me. I would say that my email or my Facebook Messenger might be the best ways to reach me. So, and if I don't get back to you right away, don't take it personal. Sometimes life just be happening. I don't always have time to have, whole conversations, but I do talk to a lot of you guys, so. Michelle says, I just found out I'll be spending the winter months in El Paso, Texas. Excited to be back out west. Where are you at now? Where are you going from? Oh, you're going to the West Texas town of El Paso. Maybe you'll fall in love with a Mexican girl. Then you could be the song. Oh, Virginia. Dude, I thought when Virginia legalized, it blew my mind. It blew my mind. I thought they were going to be... They're like the Idaho of the West Coast, but Idaho is also one of those states that is going to be the last to legalize. But yeah, you're getting closer out to the best coast. West Coast is the best coast. Really is. At least for nomads, this is the spot to be. It's way easier over here, especially with like a big rig like this, with the size of my motorhome. West Coast is the best coast. In a van, I found it more and more challenging on the west or on the East Coast, and that was when I was in a van. I couldn't imagine it in the motorhome. It'd be a lot of parking lot camping. You know what I mean? A lot of like rest stops and like Planet Fitness and truck stops and like maybe a Walmart or a Home Depot or whatever, Cracker Barrels. But I don't. That's not usually how I travel. I mean, I can do that, but I get like I get claustrophobic in my house when I have to do that. I love the mountains. Virginia sucks. Had a million photo enforced traffic tickets. I'm ready to go. That's so funny. Oh man, I don't know that I've ever gotten slapped with a photo enforced traffic ticket before. I don't think that's ever happened to me. But then again, I don't know where they're fucking mailing any of these tickets either, so I don't know, bro. But my license isn't expired, or I'm sorry, revoked. It did expire. I just renewed it, so they didn't say anything, and I owed tickets. So I'm just rolling with the punches. That would have sucked actually if I'd gone to get my license renewed. They were like, "You owe tickets in 17 states," because the address on my license is not the place I've been living for the last 15 years. Who knows what they've been mailing to me? I always kind of wondered if I had because I've gone over toll roads before without paying because they just send your license plate off and whatever. And I always kind of thought maybe one of these days it's gonna bite me in the ass, but so far it hasn't. And I was able to renew my license. The address on your license. Trust me, yeah. Same with now, yeah, just trust me, bro. You know how easy it is to change the address of your bank statement? I did that online, and then I went over to Office Max and printed out a bank statement and brought that in. Proof of address. Bam. There it is. So, easy peasy. Oregon was pretty easy peasy to renew my license in. The real ID just ended up being too expensive for me to be able to pull off, so... Uh, But anyways, I'm going to be getting out of here, you guys. I appreciate everyone. I appreciate your guys' likes. Michelle, thank you so much for that donation. If anyone else wants to sponsor a gallon of California diesel, it's like $5. If everybody sent $5, I think I'd be sitting pretty right now. So, but you don't have to. I understand. I understand. Not everyone always can, and that's okay. I want you to consume my content for free still. You can still help me out by smashing the like button and sharing my favorite video to your social media. That's always super helpful. So I appreciate everyone being here, and as always, smiles of smiles.